Yes, no, that's a lot of time we spent on money. Sorry about that. Let's get back to it, Josh. What's your next song?
So the next song that we want to talk about is by Sunny and Raina with Sugar and Me.
You ready for the summer, girl?
Yeah.
Let's get it. You know I'm loving you.
사랑해 나도
친절한 입술
다정한 말도
언제나 우리 둘
감싸는 팔들 뚜뚜뚜뚜루 Oh yeah
I see no change 그날처럼 변함이 없네 굴가 떠난 여름밤 생생히 다 기억해 우리는 힙합을 좋아했고 한쪽씩 투팍 끝난 너들은 내게다가 병처럼 혈액형을 믿어 거울을 보는 것 같아 only no mirror 그때 너와 나 만난 건 마치 짜여진 각본처럼 전부 싹 예술이었어 인정
달고나처럼 우린 달고나 덥지만 깍지낀 손 난 좋아 수줍게 입에서 널 맛보다 얼음처럼 녹여서 씻겨줄게 You know I'm loving you
사랑해 나도
친절한 입술
다정한 말투
언제나 우리 둘
감싸는 팔들
뚜뚜뚜뚜루 Oh yeah
여보세요?
Yes, sir. Sunny
그냥 집에
and Raina. Sunny was at a time the king of summer duets. Or not even summer duets, just the king of duets.
Yeah.
And of course, his last one with Raina was 2 years ago with A Midsummer's Night's Sweetness.
Yeah.
It was a big fucking song. Right?
It was really big. Yeah, it was
Huge.
really big. And this song is really, I think, similar to that song in some ways, but they've kind of modernized it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, first of all, the music itself, the backing track is really kind of similar to Midsummer's Night's Sweetness in some ways, but it's more kind of fuller sound. I'm not really sure why, but it's also got like this R&B flavor to it too.
Yeah, Midsummer's Night's Sweetness was very poppy and very like it strayed more towards the kind of ballady part than this one. This one is definitely more R&B based, I think.
Yeah.
Even to Raina's parts where like she's not singing in like that generic pop key. Yeah. Like she puts a little bit of that minor stank on it, right? Like a little bit of the unexpected kind of, I went down when you thought I was going to go up. And, Raina's voice, even in Midsummer's Night's Sweetness, like her voice kind of bothered me a little bit.
Yeah, because it's so high. She's singing in this kind of like high pitch.
Yeah, but it's not like the high pitch like, what's the girl in the Park Hyung? The Eunha, right? It's not like that kind of high pitchedness, but it's just kind of in the high region.
Yeah, higher region. Yeah.
So when she kind of went down a little bit, like with the notes, like I was like, oh, okay,
I see what you're doing.
Okay. I don't think this song is the catchiest of the Sunny duets.
Yeah.
It might actually be one of the least catchy ones.
Yeah, because it is less poppy and more R&B, I feel.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I think a huge part of it sounding R&B is actually there's kind of like the synth keyboard that's going on in a backing track, and instead of kind of making it really, really poppy sounding, they're kind of just holding the chord for like 4 beats and making it really sound like a really, really long sounding thing to kind of make the song feel long and kind of slower, more like a ballad rather than, really choppy and staccato kind of poppy sound. So I think I really, really like that. And another thing about the song is that it still kind of has the classic Sunny back and forth.
Yes. Yeah, we will always used to praise Sunny, because when he does duets, he actually does duets, right?
Yeah.
They sing together sometimes, they sing back and forth. Yeah. It's like you say 3 words and I say 3 words, you say 3, right?
I'll rap a little bit, you sing a little bit. I'll rap a little bit, you sing a little bit.
Yeah. Like the other kind of K-pop duet is like, for all you know, they could have recorded it 2 weeks between each other and never seen each other.
The track and like, okay, I'll sing it this way, right?
Like you go for a verse, then I go for a verse. And you go for a verse.
And I mean, this song could be like that for all we know. We're not sure how they recorded it, but it really does sound like for a portion of time that they're together in the studio, kind of going back and forth.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just they mix it to make it feel like they're singing together.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of that greatness, I think, in this part.
And I mean, I was a little bit worried because Sonny has a certain kind of rapping style. Right.
Yeah.
He is I think, a good pop kind of song rapper. And this song, when I first kind of heard the backing track, I was like, oh, I don't know if really Sonny can rap in this way. But he really, really surprised me. And I thought it was a really good way to kind of keep what he's good at, but also kind of put a new twist on it. While it is not as catchy as some of his other songs, because those songs are more poppy, I think I really appreciate like the kind of music that he's trying to do and just not making it the same. Yeah,
no, that's true. I think of all the songs that this episode, like this one is one that I look forward to listening to a lot more.
Because it's interesting.
It's kind of interesting, and you know, even Midsummer's Night's Sweetness, I don't think I really liked it that much at the time. But it wasn't until A, I heard it everywhere, and B, you know, heard it 100 times. I'm like,
it was pretty catchy.
It was pretty catchy, right? Yeah. So hopefully this song, you know, might end up somewhere in our top 10.
Yeah, we'll see. We don't know.
But the music video, though.
Yeah.
The music video, I want some fucking desserts, man. They made some of these desserts look so damn good.
If you guys don't know, Steven right now is doing his diet again.
Holy shit, your hands are so hot.
Yeah, my body is hot, man.
You touched my back, and it felt like fucking fire was touching me. What the hell is wrong with you, man?
Tangent. So I have really, really good blood circulation, almost too good. So when it gets really hot, or I eat spicy food, or even when I eat sometimes, I just start sweating.
Yeah.
So my hands are like constantly warm.
Do your hands fucking feel like you were like sitting on them the whole time, or like in your crotch?
You saw it, man. I mean, I know you were right in front of me.
Jesus. Like I you know, there are some people that have really cold hands, right? I have like middly normal fucking hands, okay? But I didn't actually, I've known you for 3 years. I did not know you had a fucking palm of fire. Okay, I did not know.
You just he knows that like I sweat a lot, and when I eat spicy food I sweat. Yeah. Right? But he did not know.
I didn't know that power also imbued your hands with fucking like you touched my back just for a tiny bit. It is actually sweating just in that part right now.
But the thing is, like, when I play like sports and stuff, my hands get dry actually.
Huh. Yeah. Right? You're not like all moist and slippery, right?
But it's like
your hands aren't wet, right? They're just fucking hot.
Yeah. I mean, my forearms will sweat and everything will be sweating, and my hands will be like chalk dry.
What's wrong with
But I say all that because Steven is going through another diet right now, so cheer him on. But watching this music video was torture.
Yeah. Although I think even if I wasn't on the diet, like they made some desserts are just not like in America. You can always go to this like awesome cupcake like bakery, right? True. Like all these like kind of premier things, and like maybe special. In Seoul you can go do that, but like in our city, I feel like, as far as I know, I don't go out that much though. But
we have like 1 or 2 places that I can think of, but not as much as you.
Usually desserts here are like
a certain style.
Usually like a cheesecake or like a certain style. Like we have bakeries, right? But they all kind of produce the same kind of stuff. Yeah. But these were some nice fucking desserts. Which was weird because the whole music video is just like sweet and desserts, and it has IOI's Do-hyun fucking looking cute and eating a lot of fucking desserts.
Oh yeah.
But like the song itself, it doesn't even sound that summery, right? It doesn't even sound like the music video would be about eating candy. It's just so weird. I mean, it's called Sugar and Me, so I guess that's how they came up with that.
But still.
Yeah. And there's some cool like reverse eating shots where they just reverse somebody eating, so it looks like they're producing food out of their mouths.
Which is like not a novel concept, but when they did it, I thought they did it really well. Because whoever the producer is or whoever the director was, they kind of either had them edit it in a certain way, or they really like got Do-hyun to kind of...
Like, I kind of wish I saw more of that, because I'm always so infatuated by it. Like, there's a music video, I can't remember who it is, but it's probably like 10 years ago. Yeah. It's like some American band. Yeah. But the entire music video is a one-shot reverse video of this like Asian guy eating a big table of food. So for like 3 minutes, he's just pulling food magically out of his mouth. But it's so interesting. It's like you see the difference between like you see the like he'll eat corn and then he'll eat carrots and he'll eat watermelon. You see like it forming. He'll eat a banana and you see it forming out of his mouth. It's so cool. I kind of wish it actually showed more of that.
Yeah. Because it was really, really cool. Because
I just think it's cool from a coolness perspective.
When I first saw it, I didn't know that they were reversing like for a second just because of her expressions and kind of like body language. Because when you walk backwards or do things backwards, it really sticks out. Yeah. But for some reason, when I watched it, I was just like, oh, it's coming out. Yeah. Going in.
I think they chopped it enough so it really didn't seem like that much movement was happening. Because when you do a lot of movement, you can tell like
it's easy to see what's natural and not.
So that was kind of cool. I mean, it was just a lot of Sunny with a lot of sugary stuff and Raina with some sugary stuff and then a lot of Doyeon eating sugary stuff.
Yeah.